Main goal of any AI or any machine learning or any model, kazi yake ni kukuletea predictions. It brings the most likely prediction on what input you have given it. So sometimes inaweza ikawa ni uongo, lakini as long as is almost close, itakuletea hiyo prediction. Kwa hiyo you can see there is still a need of data scientists, regardless the fact kwamba una upande wa software engineering, looking at what AI can do. One, AI can generate codes. Yes, some of our codes are AI generated. Yes, we use AI sometimes. But what people don't know ni kwamba, as I said, AI gives you results no matter what. Now, the structuring of the development or of the development process or of the application, the framework of how the application is, AI haijui. It's only the developer ambaye anajua. So code generation is one thing, but does the code fit into what you want, or does the code fit and solve the problem that you're trying to solve? That's also another. Kwa sababu unaweza ukawa unatengeneza labda kwa mfano, let's take an example of the platform that we're in right now, YouTube. Unatengeneza homepage ya YouTube, si ndio? Umechukua AI code ambazo zinakupa homepage, zinatengeneza homepage ya YouTube, umeziweka pale in your IDE, integrated development environment, code editor yako, alafu pia unataka tena AI kugeneratea code labda za downloads page. So what happens ni kwamba zitakupa code ya homepage na zitakupa code za download page. Linking the two and making sure that those two pages are in sync, they are the same theme, they are structured in the same way. Kuna vitu vinaitwa data handling between the homepage and the download page, web routing, APIs ambazo zinatumia, they are in line. You have to be a personnel ambaye you are in the field of software engineering, you know what AI has given to you, ili mradi kuweza kuzilink the two. Kwa hiyo, yes, AI can generate codes, but linking the codes and making a meaningful thing or a meaningful application or a meaningful project, it still needs a software engineer involvement in the process. Code generation is one thing, but building a thing ambacho kina meet the standards and features ambazo wewe unazitaka as a software engineer is another. So yes, it can generate codes, lakini it's not, that's people waga wanaishaga hapo, yani like code generation, but there is more to it, more than that. So another thing that AI can help is in testing and debugging. So ukiangalia testing and debugging, kuna vitu vinaitwa logical error, kuna vitu vinaitwa arithmetical error, runtime error, vitu kama hivyo. So hivyo vitu until mpaka uwe na knowledge ya software engineering ndio unaweza ukazi identify. Kuna vitu ambavyo vinaweza visikuletee error because sio error, code wise viko sahihi, lakini majibu ambayo nakuletea ni uongo. Kwa hiyo ku understand that lazima uwe na knowledge ya software engineering, lazima ujue what problem you're trying to tackle and what outcome you want that software or that application ikuletee. So ukiona application ile ya kuletee the outcome ambayo you want, it's easy for you to debug and to make changes in mradi iweze kuendana with what you want. So kwa wale wote ambao wanahisi kwamba this field can be taken over, software engineering, data scientist can be overwhelmed by AI, my friend, we still need you in the field. Naomba ebu reach up or in the comment section, niambie wewe unahisi ni vitu gani ambavyo AI can replace in this field. Lakini all in all ni kwamba we still need people jamani in this field, we still need people in data science field, we still need people in software engineering field. So if you ever wondered if AI can replace, well, AI cannot. So my alumni brother from UAUT, this is your section. Nilisema nitaliongelea hili swala in this video. So yeah, AI itakuja, take over, but there still be the need of well-trained personnel ambao they know how to use AI efficiently ili mradi AI ziweze kuleta results. Moving on to that, tuongelee vitu vya muhimu sasa kwenye upande mzima. Sasa umesoma, take your course, finish your degrees. Now how can you land a job? Entry skills level ambazo unazihitaji as a software engineer, as a data scientist to land a job in these companies ambazo wana offer such jobs. So kwa data scientist kuna skills ambazo unabidi uwe nazo. Number one is programming skills. You have to have a programming skills. You have to know codes as a data scientist because as we said, they work with software engineers. Kwa hiyo kuna namna lazima uwe na programming skills. Inaweza sio kubwa sana, lakini you have to know, you have to read different syntax of programming languages. You have to know structures, vitu kama hivyo, which obviously they teach in course ambazo umezichukua. It won't be a hard thing. So you have to have programming skills. You have to have math and statistics. This is very important. Lazima uwe mzuri katika math. Mtu ambaye unachukua data science, akili kumkichwa, math lazima uwe nayo. Statistics knowledge lazima uwe nayo mzee. Lazima uwe na basics or structure ya machine learning. You must know machine learning at any level. Lazima uwe na basics ya machine learning. Lazima pia uwe na uwezo wa kuvisualize because most of the time wewe ndio unakuwa una create hivi metrics, hizi measurement parameters ambazo zinatakiwa kuzitumia ku solve hizi business problems ambazo unakuwa involved in the organization. So wewe kama wewe lazima uweze kuvisualize hapa ni kitu gani ambacho naweza nikakipima kikawa considered as a success rate au kikawa considered as a failure. Kwa hiyo visualization is also important. Hiyo ni kwa data scientist. Tukimove on kwa software engineering, programming also is key. Ukiangalia these skills zina interchange, but yeah, programming is key. You have to know programming, you have to know codes, which is very, very important factor. Number two, you have to know data structures and algorithms. Lazima work with data while programming, while creating applications. You work with data movement from certain pipeline to another pipeline. Now connecting the pipelines and the data structure, how they're gonna be arranged. That's a very important key. You must know data structures. You must have software development skills. Mazee, inabidi ujue IDE tools. Inabidi ujue how to set up certain environments. We're gonna look into that in the future videos. Stay tuned to my channel. Lakini hivi ni vitu ambavyo lazima uwe nayo, knowing which tools to use for solving which problems na how to use those tools efficiently imradi zikulete the results that you need. Another thing is database management. So if you're working with data structures, if you're working with data pipeline, lazima ujue zile data ambavyo unavyozisafirisha ni namna gani ambavyo utaweza kuzitunza. So kusafirisha is one thing and kuzitunza pia ni another. You have to know how to manage different databases. There are certain types of databases, we don't want to get into that, but yeah, you have to know vitu ambavyo vinavyokuwezesha kuweza kumanage your data ambazo unazi transfer in your applications, in your websites, how to store them and how to retrieve them, kuziweza kuzipata while are needed in the application or in the website. But main thing ambacho pia unatakiwa unacho, this is an extra bonus tip, you have to build projects maze. You have to get in experience and network with people. If you want to land a job in these fields, lazima uwe na good network of people in the related field. Lazima pia uwe na projects that you have worked on personally, wewe kama wewe, hata kama sio kubwa sana, but at least you have something to show off. All the interviews that I've been on as a software engineer, most of them they ask you what's the recent project that you have engaged in. Lazima uwe na portfolio, a number of projects that you can show the employer kwamba I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those are your trophies. Those are the ones that zinaonyesha what you can really do. You unaelewa? So regardless of your GPA is important. Don't get me wrong, GPA is important, but most of the time in this field, watu wanaangalia what you can deliver, what you can do. So regardless of your GPA, regardless of the results that you came out with in your university, as long as you have these skills, as long as you have a project to show off, as long as you can do something that will be of value to the employer, I think you won't get a hard time employed. So yeah, get experience by building your own projects and network with the related people in the field. I say jobs are there. Jobs are there as long as you network, as long as you have a project to show yourself, to show for yourself. Opportunities are plenties. So yeah, that's that. Now we're winding up by looking at who are the people who are supposed to be in this field. People who are supposed to be in this field, or people ambao wanatakiwa wawe more engaged into these fields, software engineering and data science, by starting na software engineers, ni watu ambao ni problem solvers, watu ambao they see a problem and immediately their mind fires on, how do I solve this thing, how do I overcome this situation. If you see yourself as a problem solver, this field is for you. Another one are collaborators, watu ambao wanaweza kucollaborate na watu. Hii field ni field ambayo when you enter into organizational level, ukiachana na when you are a solo developer, when you enter into an organizational level, you work with teams, you work with different programmers and different sectors. Kwa mfano wewe ni programmer, unaweza kawa sawa una work peke yako, lakini you have to build a product ambayo inahusiana labda na marketing teams, ndio? So you have to learn how to work with the marketing teams, wakupe requirement ambazo unatakiwa wewe uzitumie in the development of the product ambayo labda ni website au labda ni feature ambayo unataka kuongezea. So collaborating is the key aspect. You have to know how to collaborate and have a team spirit, working in teams. That's another thing. You have also to be a builder. Lazima uwe mtu ambaye una mindset of building and developing and developing and developing and developing. That has to be one of your mindset and your wanaita strong skills lazima uwe nayo. Another thing, you have to be a lifelong learner. I say once you get into this field, there is an ongoing process of learning. Yani ukiwa software engineer uwezi ukasema kwamba I say nimemaliza my 3 years or my 4 years of studies tunafunga madaftari. No, these coding languages, they get updated every a year or so. Kuna new versions of IDE tools, development environment tools ambazo tunazitumia, they get updates every day. Technologies keep evolving every day. So you have to be a person ambaye you are a learning enthusiast. You just keep learning and learning and learning because technology evolves every day and you have to catch up. Kwa hiyo sasa you have to be a person who is willing to learn non-stop and adapt to whatever changes that technology throws at you. Also, you have to be details oriented. Lazima uwe na namna ambayo utakuwa unaweza capture details, ukawa unaweza identify small things ambazo at a point they might seem insignificant, but when it comes to coding, I say everything. Kwenye coding, everything is crucial. Yani code zako zinaweza zikawa 3 pages long, lakini zikaweza kuto run just because of a single apostrophe au labda exclamation mark or labda anything that you have accidentally put it in your codes. So you have to be very well detail oriented ili kuweza ku identify hivi vitu. So that's for software engineering. For data scientists, the person who should get in this field, first you have to be analytical. You have to be analytic oriented. Yes, you have to be analytic oriented. And kwamba whenever you look at something, you just analyze it. You have to have that analyzing mindset ya kuweza ku break down things and seeing the things out of how they seem to be. Like you have to be abstract minded. Yani wewe ukiangalia kitu, you have to just break it down in a way ambayo you can see just the PC, but ukiangalia unaona okay, katika PC kuna applications, okay, hii ni PC lakini kuna screen, kuna keyboard, kuna different components ambazo they are interacted to make a PC. So you have to have an analytical mind ili mradi uweze ku solve these problems. You have to be math and statistics. Sorry guys, math and statistics enthusiasts. Yes, you have to uwe mtu ambao unapenda mahesabu because most of the time you'll be working with numbers. Most of the time you'll be working with different set of datas ambazo at some point ni tunaita raw data ambazo they are not yet into information. They might seem random, lakini yeah, the analytical mindset inaweza kufanya wewe uweze kuview different patterns and different things that you can pick out to make that raw data into information. Also you have to be a critical thinker. Lazima ni mtu ambaye unawaza sana, you are in your head trying to solve and break down different things. Also you have to be a curious problem solver and problem framer. Lazima uweze identify a problem, you frame a problem and also uweze kuisolve. Lazima uwe ni mtu ambaye unaweza ukaona tatizo even though a person haoni, wewe uweze identify this might be a problem and also provide a solution for it at the same time. And you have to be also a good communicator. As we said in software engineering, communication is skills, collaborating is key. So like you have to be a good collaborator and communicator. Sababu you work as a data scientist, you work with different organizations, parts, you work with different people, you work with different sectors. Kwa hiyo once you do that, communication has to be on point, ili mradi kwamba you get all information on time, you get all information as how they're supposed to be. So that's one. Ending up with our video, we're gonna look at most likely projects that you can do ambayo sasa, okay, you want to land a job, mtu anaweza kuuliza sawa, you said above hapo kwamba let's do more projects, mtu engage into projects. So projects gani mtu ambaye ni software engineer anaweza kafanya ambazo zikawa more likely for him to be able to land a job, au software data scientist anaweza kafanya for him or her to be most likely to land a job? Kwa software engineering, one of the projects ambazo I advise people to do the most is create a portfolio website. A portfolio website, kwanza, it will be itself a project, but second thing can be also a place ambayo you create your own portfolio, like you build different projects, you put them in there, and mtu in case akiuliza what projects have you done, you can say I've created a portfolio website, but in the portfolio is for myself. So like in the portfolio website, you also highlight several projects that you have worked on. That can be an added advantage. That's one. Two, you have to create an e-commerce application or website zinakuwezesha wewe as a software engineer to work to understand sasa hii data structure ambayo nilikuwa naongelea mimi, how data flows from one page to another. Umeclick e-commerce websites ni hizi websites ambazo mfano Alibaba, Amazon, hizi websites ambazo zina offer purchasing different products, different items. Unataka kufanya manunuzi online, most of the time e-commerce website ndio tunakuwa tunafanyia, ukiachana na watu ambao wanafanya manunuzi ya IG, unaingia IG, those is not an e-commerce website. But hizi kama Alibaba au Amazon, those are e-commerce website. That is good for you to be exposed in how data is managed, data is transferred from one page to another. So yeah, I recommend an e-commerce website. I recommend a to-do list. It might seem simple, but it's not as simple as it seems. You work with things as storing information and data locally and cloud-based. Inategemea na technology ambayo unaitumia, but yeah, to-do list is important. API projects, any projects ambazo zinahusiana na the use of APIs, how you create your own API, I say it will help you a lot. Engage into that as a software engineer. And the last but not least, zipo nyingi sana, but the last that I advise is to blog. Just create a simple blog site ambayo itaweza ku-upload different things, update different ideas in the website. It will help you as a software engineer to be exposed on this field, this area of development, na kuweza kugrasp how the development process works and how data is being handled. Now kwa data scientist, projects ambazo mtu anatakiwa involved navyo, one is exploratory data analysis. Another is data visualization dashboard. You have to create a dashboard ambayo inaweza kuinterpret ikachukua results ambazo has been interpreted, information that has been interpreted, na kuifanya ilete a visualization aspect ambayo mtu ambaye ni layman anaweza akaelewa, mfano labda charts, histograms, vitu kama hivyo, au like even explained detailed numbers ambazo akaangalia the dashboard and akaweza kuelewa what has been explained, or the results that are given, they mean this and this. So yes, data visualization dashboard is a project for you as a data scientist. Another is predictive model. You have to at least create even a simple predictive model. Labda it might be a weather prediction model. I once created that nilivyokuwa mwaka wa pili sijui huko. It was just a fun project. Yeah. So easy predictive models, lazima at least uwe exposed on how to work with them. The goal is for you to have something to show at the end of the day, but also to expose yourself into how these things works, so that ukikutana navyo in a working environment, you're not surprised. You're just like, it's a walk in the park. Although there are challenges ambazo utakutana nazo, lakini it won't be much bigger than mtu ambaye anaanza kwa mara ya kwanza. Another thing that I advise you to get, project that I advise you to get into is recommendation systems ambazo zinafanya different recommendations. Might be a movie, might be music, might be job offers, might be university offers, au university, mtu anapojaribu kuchagua university. Just engage yourself into a recommendation system. Create a project that deals with the recommendation system. It will help you in this predictive aspect, kwamba predict based on these parameters, then this will be the outcome. It will help you build that mindset while you engage into the recommendation system. Another one is natural language processing starter projects, NLP. Example of NLP model, hata ChatGPT now inatumia NLP, natural language processing. Anything that uses languages, typing, words, any model ambazo zinahusiana na maneno, we call them natural language processing models in the baseline of it. So engage into these models, and once you do that, you'll have a great basis on how to tackle whatever situation ambayo itakuja kwako as a data scientist. So yeah, that's that, and that's the thing that I've prepared for you, my guys. And this was my time. This was Talk Tech with G. Hope you enjoyed and learned something in this video. As I'm winding up, help me engage and reach more people. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Let's just tukutane hapo comment section. Tell me what you liked and what popped up the most for you in this episode. And yeah, stay tuned for more information, for more details. It was me, Golison Stanley, Talk Tech with G. Peace out.